Thank you for watching Highway 34 Connection. Today's podcast will begin shortly.
Your co-hosts are Chief streaming from Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, along with Insidious streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, and the Ghost from Ghost MAF streaming on Twitch. Welcome to Highway 34 Connection, the pod. The following podcasts are for mature audiences only, unscripted, unfiltered, and unedited as always. Pro Wrestling Talk, where we will sit down and we will discuss the world of professional wrestling. Conspiracy theories. Have a conspiracy you want us to talk about? Email us at highway34@gmail.com. Highway 34's History Lesson of the Week for World History. Talking Football, where we'll discuss the National Football League, the XFL, and the USFL. And the Honest 50, where the Chief will sit down with a guest and ask 50 questions, 25 from the Chief, 25 from their community. The Battle of Highway 34, the Trivia Show. Watch and listen as Ghost battles Insidious, or they battle the Chief. It is now time for your main event. Let's freaking go.
Hey everyone, Insidious and Ghost here. Sorry about not doing it last night, but somebody decided to work like 1 in the morning, and the other one decided, you know what, we were too tired because we had a rough day at work. You can decide which one.
I actually.
Right, well, we were both tired. Yeah, it was not a good day for either one of us yesterday. So you're like, yeah, we'll just do it today. So week 10. A lot of things happened. Well, we kind of figured would happen. Some things did not. Just anything really stick out for you yesterday throughout the week? Because we all know we're going to have to let say his set catchphrase today.
I'm not saying it.
And I know you're not. That's why I said Chief is going to.
No, he ain't.
Oh, no, he ain't, he says, and the Chief just pops in, like, almost on cue to say it. Oh,
and then he
boy.
pops out.
All right. All right, let me, before I get started, I'm going to quickly do, I didn't get a chance to count how many each one was got right this week, so give me 1 minute to do some counting. All right, Insidious got that one right. The rest of us did not. Chief and I got that one right. Only I got this one right. Yay. Insidious got that one. Insidious and Chief got that one. Fuck you, fucking Jaguars. Insidious got that one. All three of us got that one. Chief got that one. Chief got that one. Me and Insidious got that one. Chief got that one. Chief got that one. Are you serious? Chief got that one. And Chief Insidious got that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck me. Only got 5 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insidious got 7.
You got them all right.
Chief got 9 right. Congratulations, Chief won today. Good job, Chief. Holy shit, Chief was on the shit. If anybody was listening to the Chiefs predictions last week, doing some betting, well, you did pretty good. Good job, Chiefy. Man, the only ones he didn't get right
Not
was
anymore. They go with the damn parlays over everything else.
well, yeah. Oh man, he had to go to the bathroom. I don't even know if he even heard me say it that he won. Yeah. All right. So, Bears beat the Panthers in a pretty good close game of the. We really do not want to be the worst team in the NFL game. So it's like there must be some kind of a label. It's like when the two worst teams come together, they're like, no, we really do not want to be that team. Okay, Colts beat the Patriots.
So if you're the Bears and the Panthers, what do you do at this point?
Well,
Do you maybe
officially,
look at coaching? Do you look at quarterbacks? I mean, where do you really go from here?
better luck next year.
That's the problem. 2 years in a row now, and even one of them's done worth a shit.
Well, is that true? Weren't the Panthers somewhat decent last year?
No.
Or am I thinking a couple of years ago? Because they were a few years ago. They were.
Yeah, when they had Cam Newton. And then Cam came back last year and still couldn't help them.
All right. Because officially, people love to make fun of the Bears being the worst team in the NFL. We can't do that no more. Can't do that no more. Currently, the Panthers are taking that moniker.
Literally.
At 1-8, the Panthers are the worst team in the NFL right now. And shortly behind them, huh?
Followed by the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, but the Bears, see, here's the thing. I'm going to take a look for a second at the Panthers. I want to know if let's see this there for I'm sure he just has some technical difficulties. He'll be right back. Chief's there.
Hello.
So, Chief, you were gone when I was doing the counting. I got 5 right. Fuck you.
Okay.
Insidious got 7 right, and you got 9. Good job. You win.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yep. So, congratulations.
I'll be listening. I'm in the middle of watching NXT.
He said the Bears are no longer the worst team in the NFL, and I said, bullshit. You got the Dallas Cowboys.
Fuck you.
I said it's the Panthers are not the worst thing. But here's the thing. I'm taking a look at their scores, their losses here, and
I have earbuds in. I can't hear you, so you can tell me what you were going to tell me later.
Okay. Are the Panthers really losing by a lot, and they can't just get the job done, or are they really just easy to beat? Now the Jets destroyed them in the first week, 27-0, and then the Giants beat them 21-19. Just Panthers only lost by 2. Then the Lions beat them 26-17. They had lost by 9. Then the Falcons beat them. They lost by 14. Oh wait, and that was the preseason. That don't count. All right, start with the regular season. Falcons beat them. They lost by 14. The Saints beat them. They lost by 3. The Seahawks beat them. They lost by 10. The Vikings beat them by 8. Okay, the Lions beat them by a lot. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 18 points. Dolphins beat them by 18 points. Then they went to their bye week, came out with a win over the Texans, lost to the Colts by 14 points, and then just lost to the Bears by 3. So some they're getting beat, some they're barely getting beat. I don't know. Hearing those scores, what do you think? Are the Panthers really that bad, or they just can't get the job done?
I don't know. I mean, I think we could say we've seen this before, and we kind of have seen this before, haven't we? With other teams, like the Browns.
Well, I guess. Well, how about let's check with our division? I mean, I hate to say this, the NFC South is not where it's at. I mean, because I'm actually going to talk about this after we do our predictions because it's week 11, and that means we start talking about playoff contending shows.
Well, go ahead and start talking about it.
Okay, I'll mention it. Despite the fact the Panthers are the worst team, they still cannot be eliminated in week 11, and yet the Giants can be. The Giants has an extra win over the Panthers, and yet they can be eliminating because the East is stronger, while the NFC South is so weak, the Panthers aren't even close to being eliminated. They actually still could come back and even take the division because that's how weak the South is right now. The best team in the South is the Saints, who has a 50-50 record of 5-5, and the Bucks and the Falcons each only have 4 wins. And 5 losses for the Bucks and 6 losses for the Falcons, only because the Bucks have yet to have their bye week. So, I'm sorry. They did. Bucks had the bye week. Falcons didn't. Sorry, other way around. I'm tired. But some divisions are really, really weak, like the South and the NFC, while other teams, like in the AFC North, they are on fire. Last week, all 4 teams were in the playoff shot. Right now, only 3, but what does that tell you? Is it the divisions? Does the divisions mean anything to you?
Well, I was going to say, is it the divisions or is it piss poor coaching? I mean, come on, we could go back and look at the things we just happened with the Bills, Monday night. Bills would have sealed the game if it wasn't for the so many men on the field call.
So did the Bills lose, or I'm sorry, did the
Bills
Broncos
beat themselves?
Or the Bills? That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, Bills beat themselves. They definitely played a Dallas Cowboy moment. And I used to say that loosely up until now. Stop playing.
All right. So anyway, when it comes to the Panther game, me and Chief Panthers do your point from that one. All right. Colts beat the Patriots 10-6. Me and Chief went Colts. Then the Browns beat the Ravens in one hell of a game, 33 to 31. It was back and forth on field goal. Some people say that was luck. Some people say the Browns didn't deserve to win. At the end of the day, a W is in their column, and in a heated AFC North, that could come down to being a very important win. What do you think?
I'm not going to say you're not wrong.
I mean, the Ravens still have the division at 7-3. Browns are now 6-3, but if a few things happen after one of them has a bye and they both tie, that win, a head-to-head win, puts the Browns over the Ravens. So I'm the only one with Browns on that week. Texans beat the Bengals in a really good game, 30-27. You're the only one that went. You're the only one with Texans. So the Jaguars decided to have a really good run and then got themselves destroyed by the Niners, 34-3. I went with Jaguars, but I kind of expected Niners to win, but I did not expect that. The Jaguars have been doing really well last few games, and all of a sudden they blow it. I mean, what happened? Is the Niners just that tough, or do the Jags' London hype finally fail them?
You know, we've been back and forth on this 100 times, and it depends what Jag team you get.
Yeah.
I mean, we could
The
get.
Jags still have a great record, by the way. They're 6-3, so it's not like they're a bad team. Just that day they did not eat their Wheaties or whatever.
It ain't about the record. It's about how good you play when you get off that bus.
Mm.
I mean, like you said, anything can happen in a day of football,
Damn right.
but I'll save that in a minute.
Oh, by the way, Colts beat the Colt Patriot game was the a Germany game, and that was the final game of the international games. So, I forgot to
Patriots
mention
lost.
that. Vikings beat the Saints 27-19. Steelers beat the and you're the only one with wins with Vikings. Steelers beat the Packs 23-19. We all said Steelers. And this is where Chiefs started to just dominate. Because he got every single one of the next games right except for one. Bucks beat the Titans 20-6. He
Yeah, we
went with
didn't see that one come.
No, we did not. I mean, again, that was not a close game. The Bucks just were on fire. Cardinals beat the Falcons 25-23. It was a close game. That was a close game, though. Okay. Chief got this
Actually,
one
if I
wrong.
remember right, me and you both said, "Who cares?" I just picked a random fucking team because I really didn't care.
Chief got this one wrong, and we got it right. Lions beat the Chargers in a very high-powered game, 41-38. I mean, it was a field goal at the last second to get the Lions to win. That was a great game all the way through.
I'm not
I mean,
looking
here's the
forward to
thing,
that.
huh?
I'm not looking forward to those two teams. Thank you very much.
Lions and Chargers.
No Lions.
Well, despite the fact that Chargers being 4-5, it's not because they're playing
Let's just
bad.
say, if you're a Dallas fan, after Thanksgiving, hold on to your asses. It's going to be a wild ride.
Yeah, they have a tough schedule coming up.
No, I'm not too worried about one as much as I am the other two. Because when I actually looked, today, I'm like, Dolphins, really? And then after we get done with Dolphins, we get the Lions. But at first, it goes Washington, then it goes Bills. After Bills, it goes right to Miami, and then Miami right to
Detroit.
And I'm like, fuck.
But we're ready to talk about that. Chief, you have to say, how about them boys? Go
We ain't
ahead.
talking about it. What's there to talk about?
49-17. Cowboys destroy the Giants.
Again.
And CS is going to say, it's the Giants.
They're 2-what? They're 2-what?
8.
No.
2-8.
Yeah, no. I don't want to hear that shit. You know, I heard that all over ESPN today. They destroyed them. They're 2-8. You act like they did something. What did they do? Okay, they beat up a 2-8 team. I bet you Miami's going to kick our ass. Detroit's going to kick our ass. And just for shits and giggles, the Bills just might kick our ass.
Seahawks 29, Commanders 26. Close game. Raiders beat the Jets in a close one, 16-12. And the Broncos upset the Bills. And they said it was the first time they beat them in what I think it was since 2004, I think. 24-22. Damn. So
we need to talk about that.
Floor is yours.
We're a Monday night game, right?
Mm.
Josh Allen, if you ever watched this, what the fuck were you thinking? Start the
It
game off
wasn't
with
a
a
bad
fumble, followed
game.
it. You start the game off with a fumble, then turn around and follow that up with a pick. With the pick, what the fuck? Wasn't that bad? Broncos dominated their asses from the word go and never let off. And then they put 12 men on the field. Hey, they do know how to count, right?
That mistake happens a lot. You know it.
Cowboys, every other game. Hey, they're working on it. We haven't done it this year, but it ain't over. We'll do it in the playoffs. Just watch. They would have had the game won, if it wasn't for that. 4 seconds left, and then they had to move them up 18 to the 18-yard line to get a better kick, even though they missed the first one. But hey, just think, guys, if you're a Bills fan, just know that him missing went off with your 12 men, so technically he didn't miss anything that whole game. Throw that out there.
All right.
But all in all, yes, it was a good game. Bills tried to make a comeback, but as we'll say in Dallas land, it was too late.
Sorry about that. I'm tired. All right. So,
But I
playoff.
will give you this, Michael. I will give you this.
Yeah.
When the Broncos are warmed up and you let them get even 3 points, it almost seems like the John Elway Broncos on that game. Once they got points,
I don't know about those.
they
But
just,
that was a different
hey,
dynasty there.
yeah, well, different time, but the point still remains that when there was points, they never looked back. It was how can we keep getting them?
Joe, let
And
me
if
tell
you
you
let them,
something.
but I will admit this, okay? And we're at a little past mid-season. Kind of hard to fucking believe this season's almost over already. We just got started. 10
Because
games
the
ago.
playoffs are around the corner. That's why it's a
Yeah.
whole new game.
Yeah.
Here's
But
something. Let me tell
I
you something.
want you to I want you to listen to me for a second, because this is something I hardly ever get to agree with you on, and I can actually get to agree with you on this. So we talk about meshing a lot. Most generally you do.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice something different with Russell Wilson in that game, actually the past few games. Is it just me, or is he actually getting in sync with his coaches and his wide receivers more than what he did at the beginning of the season? Like,
And I
are
was
we
just
seeing?
about to. I was just about to see. This is what I was going to bring up. I want to bring up the Broncos' record with you. Check this out. I don't think they're when they lose, except for that one game against Miami. They're not losing by much. They lost to the week one. They lost to the Raiders by 1 point. Then they lost to the Commanders by 2 points. Then they lost to the Dolphins by 50 points. But let's
Yeah.
not talk about that one. Then they beat the Bears. Then they lost to the Jets by 10. They lost to the Chiefs by 11. By 11. The Chiefs by 11. And then they beat the Packers. And then they beat the Chiefs 24-9. They kept the almighty Patrick Mahomes from getting a touchdown. So first they lose by 11, and then they defeat the almighty Patrick Mahomes. Oh, wait a minute. He was sick. Whatever. And then they come out of the bye and defeat the Bills. Did the Broncos somewhere, except for the Dolphin game, are they maybe better than what we thought they were? And does Russell Wilson have it now? Does he have his team?
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Is it more along the line they're actually meshing well? Maybe did the coach something when at the beginning of the year? Well, about 3
Again,
games
those
in,
losses weren't big by much.
well, the coach actually told him, "Quit kissing the ladies, quit kissing the babies, focus on the damn game. You can do that all summer long, but right now this is game time." And this came from his new coach. So do you think that has something to do with it? Maybe that's finally starting to sink in. He's his attention is now focused on the team. And we got that Russell Wilson out of Seattle back, only with the Broncos jersey. Or will we have to wait and see if they get to that playoff mark?
I do not know.
Well, let's just wait and see who they have next week, shall we? That's the best thing to do.
I'm sorry for being quiet.
I think he's reading.
I am. They believe, and I don't know. I'm trying to look at with the standings. The Jets are not complete. Let me look at the Jets for a second. It's 4-5, but they're not completely out of it. The Jets are only a couple of wins behind. They want to be in the playoff contention. I'm reading how it says here Aaron Rodgers is they're wanting him to return by about the Thanksgiving game, if not the week right after. So
yeah, I was seeing that.
If the Jets lose a couple more games without Rodgers and they fall to 4-7, can Rodgers pull them back in time, or is that too little, too late?
I don't know. I mean, Rodgers had his way; he'd be back already, and we knew this.
Mm-hmm. People are thinking the Jets could hold on until he gets back, but we'll find out. All right. If the season was to end today, AFC, pretty much nothing changed except the final seed. It's Chiefs, Ravens, Jaguars, Dolphins, Steelers, Browns. The loss and the win did flip some people around. The Bengals fell out and the Texans moved in. On the NFC side, nothing changed at all. It's still the same 7. Eagles, Lions, Niners, Saints, Seahawks, Cowboys, Vikings. And the closest team is 2 wins behind. So, except for the South, I mean, the Buccaneers are only a game behind, so they could take it. But yeah, it's kind of the NFC is already kind of shaping to what it's going to be.
Yeah, I was
playoffs.
wondering that myself, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing we need to keep a close eye on is the NFC East and the AFC
South. AFC South. They're the hot. Yeah. The AFC South is okay. Which divisions are doing hot? AFC East is, except for the Patriots, the AFC East is hot. AFC North is extremely hot. AFC South, except for the Titans, it's hot. And despite what we just talked about, the West is actually... So honestly, the AFC is where we need to be focusing on. I mean, only except for a few teams, the AFC is nowhere near locked in play. NFC East, only the Eagles and Cowboys are worth talking about. The North, the Lions and the Vikings are only worth talking about. The South is kind of trash. And the West, only the Niners and the Seahawks are worth talking about. So the NFC is kind of trash this year. The AFC is where it's at, except for a couple of... Wasn't it like this just a couple of years ago? We were talking about this. Is that which conference?
Yeah.
Because I remember it was like a couple of years ago. It was like week 13 in the NFC. Yeah, we already know which 7 it's going to be. And the AFC, we still couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, actually, it was all the AFC. It wasn't just one. It was all of it.
Right. That's what I'm talking about right now. Even now, the AFC is West. I'm sorry. All of AFC is like... The Dolphins are holding on. The Dolphins are holding on at 6-3, but the Bills are 5-5. The Jets are 4-5. A couple of wins, couple of losses, and it flips over. The North, Ravens 7-3, Steelers and Browns both are 6-3. The only reason the Ravens are in number 1 is because the Ravens haven't had their bye week yet, which they don't this week. The ones that have their bye week is the Falcons, Saints, Colts, and Patriots. So don't really matter. Jaguars 6-3, Texans 5-4, Colts 5-5, Titans 3-6. Even though they're at the bottom, they've only had one division game. So they haven't really had that many division games yet. So if the Titans win their division games, which they usually do, the Titans can bounce right back up.
Yeah.
Chiefs 7-2, Raiders 5-5, Chargers and Broncos both 5-5. But we already know the Broncos are starting to wake up. They easily can turn that division on its head.
When you get a minute,
go ahead.
Did you look at the Eagles' schedule at all?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yes, we're going to talk about it.
Have you seen how easy their fucking schedule is?
It rotates
it's
every year,
ridiculous.
brother. It rotates. Well, it's the same way with the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs have some hard teams this year, though. But the Eagles, come on, man. Like, they're 8-1, and I'm like, who in the fuck have they faced that's any fucking good? The Jets knocked them off.
That was what the fuck?
No, that was funny.
That's
the Jets were the only ones to knock them off.
Okay, fine. All right, fine.
But
no. I'll read this. Okay, they beat the Patriots.
Yep.
They beat the Vikings.
But as you're doing this, look at their win-loss ratio. Like, they have not won by much on any of them.
All right, hold on. They beat the Patriots by 5. They beat the Vikings by 6. Then they beat the Bucks by 14. Commanders by 3. The Rams by 9. Then they got knocked out by the Jets. But then they they beat the Dolphins by 14, and the Dolphins are a great team. Then they beat the Commanders by 7. They beat the Cowboys.
But if I remember right, that Dolphin game we talked about, and I don't think they had 3 of their starters at that time on their offense.
Okay. And next man up.
Yeah, but you already know your backups sometimes are not as good as your starters.
And sometimes your backups can dominate like hell. I mean, did you know that in the preseason, the Broncos, like it's the
Bears.
No. In the
Bears have never lost a preseason, but they lose every fucking one of their fucking.
I want to say in the preseason, the Broncos shut out the Rams 41-0.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I'm a Bears fan here, and I hear the Bears have never lost a preseason game, I would say it's about time you start running your backups because they're obviously a lot better than your starters.
Maybe. All right. We're gonna start running down. Okay, so when it comes to contenderships, the only team that can be eliminated this week. Wait.
Is the Giants.
Wait. I made a mistake. That said, knocked out of number 1 seed contendership. Hold on. Knocked out of number 1 contendership. No, I apologize. No team can be eliminated this week. That was my fault. I misspoke. I read it too early. I apologize.
But you see what I mean about those Eagles, though.
All right, Chiefs letting us know he's heading to bed. All right. Let's do our predictions for next week. Week 11 predictions time. Come on, Chief, pop up. All right, Thursday Night Football. We have a good one in the AFC North. These two teams are Let me pull up my standings. Okay, Ravens are 7-3. Bengals are 5-4. But like I said, the North is on fire right now. So
I'll go Ravens.
Ravens for Insidious. I'll go Ravens.
Bengals.
Bengals for the Chief. All
Fucking
right.
go for the Cats.
So the Cowboys have a tough one this round.
You know what?
Dallas.
You know what?
What
I'm
is
gonna
it?
go Panthers for the fucking hell of it because they're like 1
Traitor.
in fucking what 9.
Traitor.
8.
At this point in
If they
time,
get
we
knocked
take a
off by
commercial
a
break.
1 in 9
Insidious
team,
is a traitor.
1-8.
okay, 1 in 8. Well, they're about to be 2 and 8.
That bad, huh?
You know what? And Dallas just fucking celebrated against a victory against a team that's about the same record. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
They're gonna come back and get like a 50-0 win, and Cincinnati will be like, "Who did they face?"
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna say. Who the fuck did they face? Wow. Really?
All right, both these teams are 6-3, and this is a very important game in the North. It can put a different
Steelers.
position up. She's going to see. I'm going Browns.
I'm gonna go Steelers. Steelers are coming off a win, so
They both are coming off wins.
yeah, but Steelers have a tendency of doubling them back to back, unlike Browns.
All right.
You know what? Bears is on a losing streak, so I'm gonna go Bears.
I'll go Lions.
I would hope so. And just to let you know, when Dallas faces them, I will be going Lions.
If you need to know this, if you want to know this, the record: Chargers are 4-5, and the Packers are 3-6. There's only one game between them.
I'll go Chargers.
I'll go Chargers.
You know, the Packers just ain't been the same without good old Aaron Rodgers.
And that's what I'm talking about. Love is not bad. He's just not there yet.
He's bad. You don't have McCarthy to coach him.
Look who you're comparing them to. You're comparing them to
You
Rodgers.
see that, right?
Yeah, I see that.
So, obviously, I'm going with whoever they're facing.
I'll go Texans again for 2,000.
So, I'm going. Who are they facing?
Cardinals.
Chargers.
No, the Packers. Who are they facing? Chargers.
Chargers.
Yep, Chargers.
Cardinals are 2-8, and the Texans are 5-4. So yeah, definitely going Texans.
Cards.
What?
He was right last week. You gotta shut up.
Hey, at least I'm still going for my team. Where's this game being held?
Where?
In Jacksonville or London?
I'm gonna go Titans.
Funny.
Titans. Because it ain't in London.
I'm gonna go. Damn it! It's a rivalry game, and usually the Titans do well. But you know what? I'm gonna give the Jags one more try. I'm gonna go with Jags.
Raiders.
Dolphins. Jimmy G's gonna throw them 4 interceptions.
I'm going with the Fiends. All right, Cowboy fans, you gotta do it.
Referees.
Didn't we just see what happened to the Giants? Why don't you just give the Commanders the win now? And
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's all right because we get to do the same thing to the Commanders Thanksgiving. So it works.
Yeah, because their record is so different. One's 4-6 and one's 2-8. Oh, you know what? I know I'm going to lose this one, but just so the Giants have a pity vote, I'll give them one.
Niners.
They don't have Tom Brady. They're back to the sinking.
Yeah, but the
ship.
Buccaneers just destroyed their opponent last week.
Yeah, but this is the Niners. This ain't their opponent last week.
Yeah, good point.
Brock's gonna send them home packing, crying to their mama.
Let's go, Jets.
Yeah. Jets.
They are.
Go ahead, Chief. Give them the vote to the Bills. Go ahead.
No, I said Jets.
No, I meant to say Ghost. Go ahead, Ghost. Give your point to the Bills.
Not this time. I'm going Jets. I think there's something there. I know who's going to win.
Rams.
That's not who's going to win.
I'm gonna go
It's
the Seahawks.
It's the Sea Squawks. Come on. They don't have Russell
Seahawks.
Wilson. You can go Rams.
The Seahawks are 6-3.
Don't matter. You got Matthew fucking Stafford.
With a barely injured Cooper Kupp.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, well. Who'd you say, Chief?
Seahawks.
Yeah. All right, Sunday Night Football.
Broncos.
Bronx.
I don't know what's up with them Broncos, man, but they're on a freaking they're rolling.
See, this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be a good one for them because the Vikings are 6-4. So, but I don't know if they're ready for the. Oh wait, Vikings quarterback's injured. Yeah, Broncos. And yet they still won. So go figure that one out. Now,
No, for your
you know
Super
what
Bowl
it is?
matchup.
You were talking about who have the Eagles faced. Fine, you get your
Now
wish.
I'm waiting. Hey, everybody, time out. It means it's at Arrowhead. You need to put /refs.
I just have one
I got
question.
you
I
there.
just need one. I just need one question answered. Is she gonna be in an attendance?
Oh, yeah, probably. This is a Super Bowl matchup.
There you
Probably.
go. Does that count?
She refs. You know what? Because I really need the Chiefs to lose this. I mean, the Eagles. So I'm going to go Chiefs. Chief, you better be with me because we need them to lose. They're number one in our division. We need the Eagles to lose.
Come from the guy that just said that the Panthers are beating them.
Oh wait.
You do realize that mine made more sense because all I'm doing is adding a letter to what the Chief says how it was spelled.
Okay.
You just threw Tay to be funny. I mean, oh, for love of points. All right, you're going Chiefs. You do realize
Leave
this
my
is a
daughter
rematch.
out of this.
Wait, I got one. And only because this is a rematch of the Super Bowl.
Now featuring Taylor Swift.
I'm waiting for both
You know
of
what? You know what
I'm-
would be funny is,
You do know there's two Kelseys, right?
Yeah, they're brothers.
I know.
hey, you know what's going to be funnier is if Chiefs do go to the Super Bowl and Taylor Swift does the halftime show.
Oh, good lord. We did not hear
And then
end
the
of it.
Chiefs lose.
No, that's going to give them a hell of a boost.
No, they end up losing because they're too busy. Like, damn, she's a good singer. I just want to know. We need
Actually,
to get
they
Edgar in
say
here because I want to
Travis
ask.
has Andy Reid and the owner has said that every time she's there, Travis plays 10 times better, so she's welcome there as much as she wants.
Yeah, until they break up, and she ends up writing a song about him, and the song ends. Fuck those Chiefs.
Career ended. I'm
I love
definitely going Chiefs because I need them to win.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. Good night.
Night.
All right.
You can go,
Okay,
Eagles.
so
You can go, Eagles.
I'll they're probably gonna lose, but I'll go Eagles just so they have to vote. Because it's no fun if we all vote for the same thing all the way down. Because it's no fun. We have to have a little controversy because controversy is fun. So next week we got is Thanksgiving. So hopefully we gotta get our. So, and as everyone knows, the same two teams always love playing. Hey, question. Do you even know how that started? How the Cowboys and the Lions how became the two teams that always play?
Um, because at the time they were the two most popular, believe it or not.
So that's why they always
So
found a way to play each other. But now, because of the rotation schedule, they
yeah,
added games. But the Cowboys and Lions
yeah,
always find a way to be.
because if you remember it, when we were younger, it was always Dallas and Lions, and it was always. I think the reason why they did it is because it was really hard to almost tell the two apart when they were both blue and silver, and
Mhm.
and I think that was the main part of it. It's because you're like, he had the ball. No, wait a minute, who has the fucking ball?
And not to mention, yeah, and sometimes when the Lions wear their throwback jerseys, which is all silver. Whew.
Yeah, the star was the only thing that set it apart.
All right. We'll talk about this more next week. But just so everyone knows, the three Thanksgiving games will be Packers and Lions. So Commanders and Cowboys, and then Niners and Seahawks. So could be some decent games depending on who you're talking to.
Depending on who's showing up to play.
Hmm.
All right, that's all I got.
All right. And there is no, well, oh, just FYI, so everyone knows, there is actually going to be a Friday game next week for which is kind of unusual. Next week there'll be a Friday game. We'll remind you guys that next week. So yeah, that's all we got. I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
Wait. We got a comment. Oh wait, Chief will
Shoot.
away from Monday to Saturday. Oh. Well, you better be somewhere where you can do the predictions. All right, guys. Good night.
I am Insidious. Thanks for watching this podcast.
This is the Ghost, and thank you for watching our podcast.
And I am the Chief. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night.